Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Faith Shane Lynn here, and I'm at a client's house, animal sitting, and I'm bored as fuck. So I decided let's do a tattoo tour because I get a bunch of questions and inquiries about my tattoos, about how many tattoos I have, about where I got them. So decided what the hell. Let's just make a tattoo tour video. It's probably going to be long because I don't know how to shut the fuck up. Okay, so let's go in chronological tattoo order. All right. So that one doesn't really count. I have like a scar of a failed stick and poke from me and some of my degenerate friends from high school that got really like fucked up and decided to like give each other life altering modifications. So that's a story for another day. But yeah, that one is just a scar now, vaguely in the shape of a heart, like near my boob. But this one I gave myself when I was 16, sneakily in my bedroom. It was also a stick and poke, and I did it in like 10 minutes because my mom was vacuuming, and I didn't want her to bust into my room and catch me stabbing myself because I definitely would have been grounded. And I kept like a band-aid over this for the longest time, and she didn't know until almost like a year went by that I had this. And she finally asked me like, why have you been wearing a band-aid on your finger for like almost a year? And then I was like, because I did this. And she was not happy about it, but I did convince her to let me get my first real professional tattoo when I was 17. It says, "You are my sunshine." She got another lyric from this song because she used to sing me this song all the time, and she loved this idea. It is very meaningful and special to me, but the tattoo artist who did this turned out to be a murderer. So thanks, Mom, for that. Now I have a murderer's handwriting on my body forever. Anyway, that's a crazy story. We don't have time for all that. The next tattoo that I have is this one that I got on a cruise ship by a British dude, and I do not remember his name or his information because I was drunk, and also I was on a cruise ship, so the tattoo shop on the cruise ship constantly switches out the tattoo artists on the cruise, so it's not consistent. But that's a really dope experience. This is one of the more expensive tattoos for size, because you had to pay money to reserve time at the tattoo shop, and it doesn't go towards the tattoo because there's a limited amount of time on the cruise, whatever. Anyway, we don't need all this information, Faith. Shut up. Blah. But yeah, this is super dope. I came up with this design idea myself. What's next? Okay. These are my mothy babies. I'm trying to like get better light in here, but whatever. These are my moth babies. These were done all at the same time by an amazing tattoo artist named Jeffrey Harp, who works out in Equinox in Woodstock, Georgia. They're a really dope shop. Every single tattoo artist there is super incredibly talented and amazing and super worth the money. They're not like super overly expensive. Like some shops are crazy expensive, but this shop is reasonable, but they're really talented, so they're worth the money. Spoil them. They're great. They also do like flashes at the last Sunday of every month, and like holidays and stuff, and they throw like parties. They're really fun, really cool. They're just a lot farther away from me now than they were before, so been a while. But he also did this tattoo for me, which is based off of insect taxidermy that I saw from this girl's Instagram page that I thought was super cool. It's a mixture of a scorpion with some moth wings, and I actually have both of these creatures at home on my wall of pretty dead things because I love pretty dead things. But yeah, this was a sobriety gift to myself as well as these ones, but this was the piece de resistance. What did I get next? Oh yeah, I got these mushroom ladies next. So I got this one first. She was a flash wall design by another artist that works at Equinox out in Woodstock named Lauren. She is super dope. I loved my time with her so much, and we came up with this one together while I was getting this one. She loves doing these little custom mushroom ladies. So if you want a custom mushroom lady, go hit up Lauren from Equinox. Her tattoo style is so pretty and I just love it so much. And yeah, this one hurt more than this one. I have nerve damage in this leg, so getting tattooed on this leg is crazy because some parts like this barely felt that. This one I was screaming. So yeah, the thighs definitely suck. Okay, next tattoos that I got are the A and the K right here for my daughter that passed away before she was born. So yeah, it's a sad story, but these are my most meaningful tattoos for the obvious reasons. Moving on. Oh, this is done by Memory Ink Memory. I can't remember how it goes. I'll tag them. But yeah, super cool shop. Same shop, different artist does some of my other tattoos, which I'm about to show you. So we need to get real low for these ones. And excuse the position I'm about to assume. But the next ones that I got are these on the backs of my calves. And if you can't tell by now, I really like symmetry, because I'm always getting multiple tattoos and like the same amount on each side of my body, I guess. But this is Chucky. That's my guy. That was like my first horror movie I ever saw when I was 4 years old. Shout out to my cousin Carly. You gave me nightmares, but also I love Chucky and horror movies now, so thanks. And then a barbed wire heart on this side. And then after that, I got my hands done by Carlos. That's the other guy's name at this shop. They're super dope and they're much closer, so they've done most of my recent tattoos. And then next up, this cute little succubus demon girl that I got from a Tinder date. He's really dope though. He's a really talented tattoo artist and he has a tattoo shop out in LA, but he's here for a while. So if you want to get some ink from him while he's in Georgia, do that shit, because he's super fucking talented and why the fuck not? And then my most recent tattoo is this girl right here, which was a custom design from Carlos, which he just randomly sent me one day. So thanks, Carlos. You're amazing. Yeah, so he drew this up with me in mind and I loved it. Obviously, it's amazing. So then I got it tattooed, and this is my biggest tattoo so far and also the most painful. So, yeah, if you're ever wondering, the thigh meat fucking sucks. The back thigh meat really fucking sucks. This one hurt a lot just because like I have a scar right here that you can barely see, but I got stabbed by a piece of glass, so that's why I have a bunch of nerve damage in this leg. So it was right over the scar, and so this hurt a lot just because of all the nerve damage right here. But because of the nerve damage, I barely felt this one, but this one hurt a lot. That one I screamed. This one hurt a lot, but I did fall asleep twice. It's different kinds of pain. I love getting my arms tattooed though. It hurts, but in like the most delicious way possible. And my hands, I loved getting my hands tattooed. Didn't love the healing process on that though. And I gotta get this one touched up because hands are hard. So I learned. This one tickled. I laughed the whole time I got this one done. But yeah, that's the tattoo tour. I hope I crossed my T's and dotted my I's and answered all y'all burning questions about my ink. And I will go ahead and tag as many of the tattoo artists as I can if I can find them and the shops that they work at. So if you're interested in getting a tattoo, you like my ink, you want something similar vibe, or just go check out these artist profiles, then there you go. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.